Okay, so picture this. A long time ago, kings and queens basically ran the world. They made the rules, took the money, and if you had a problem with it, well, too bad. But then people started asking questions. What if power didn't belong to just one person? What if regular people actually mattered? Well, this is where liberalism comes in. Not just as a political team, but as a big idea. The belief that people deserve freedom, they deserve rights, and they deserve a voice. It didn't just show up one day. It took centuries, and, well, some serious plot twists. Let's start with this guy named Montesquieu. He looked at how governments worked and said, yeah, well, maybe giving all the power to one guy isn't really the move. So he came up with this brand new idea. Split the power. Make sure no one person can do whatever they want. And this actually changed everything. And it was one of the first steps towards modern democracy. Then came along Adam Smith. He had this whole invisible hand idea. So basically, he wanted to let the market do its thing. Less government and more freedom to trade, buy, and sell. And it kicked off capitalism, which actually did help a lot of people, but it also left a lot of others behind. Suddenly, the world changed gears. Factories popped up, smoke filled the skies, machines replaced people, and cities grew fast. But under all that progress was pressure. Kids working long shifts, no breaks, no rights, just work, survive, repeat. And that was basically life. Now, Karl Marx saw all of this and he said, this is broken. He believed that capitalism wasn't just unfair, but it was actually designed to keep people down. So he decided to write the Communist Manifesto, calling on all workers to rise up and build a new system. And whether or not you agree with him, he definitely did change the conversation. Now, at the same time, women were actually fighting for something basic, the right to vote. Now, liberalism said that everyone deserved freedom, but women had to fight to be included in that everyone. So, they marched, they protested, they got arrested, and eventually, they won. And then came the fire. Breaking news! Tragedy struck today in New York City as the Triangle Shirtwaist Factory went up in flames. 146 are counted dead, most of them young women, locked in, no exits. And This wasn't just an accident, it was a wake-up call, and it forced a lot of people to ask, what good is freedom if it can't even keep you alive at work? That fire led to new laws, new protections, and most importantly, a new level of responsibility. After the fire, the country actually started to wake up. People were demanding better, safer working conditions, more oversight, actual accountability. Entered Theodore Roosevelt, the man, the mustache, the legend. He wasn't your typical president, and he saw the power of big businesses, and he wasn't afraid to check it. He took on monopolies, protected workers, and even saved forests like he was on a side quest. He showed that government could actually be powerful and still care about the people. Then, the party stopped. The stock market crashed in 1929, and people lost everything. Jobs gone, banks gone, hope also gone, and that's when liberalism got real tested. Could the system actually help people when it all fell apart? But fixing the damage wasn't just about laws and protests anymore. It needed a plan, and a big one.
Regular basis. Ladies and gentlemen, the President of the United States.
I stand all for by my refusal to accept as a necessary condition of our future a permanent army of unemployed. I do not want to think that it is the destiny of any American to remain permanently on relief roll.
I heard the President speak over the radio. It gave me such a thrill. I'm sure everyone must feel the greatest confidence that what he has done and what he is going to do for the country is for the very best of everyone.
Franklin D. Roosevelt. With the banks failing and the economy falling apart, the New Deal was more than just a set of programs. It was a new approach. Jobs, public works, financial protection. It was a brand new kind of liberalism. Not just freedom from government, but support from it. Jump to 2010, healthcare in the US was very expensive, and many people had no access.
Obama has unveiled the Affordable Care Act, also known as Obamacare, which jeopardizes our healthcare system as it adds bureaucracy and latency to people getting the care they want.
The Affordable Care Act was controversial, sure, but it was another moment where government tried to guarantee rights in a modern world. Today, you see liberalism in all kinds of new places, like the legalization of marijuana.
Good evening, Canada. This just in, Prime Minister Justin Trudeau has officially legalized marijuana nationwide. That's right, the green is clean, the kush is kosher, and the reefer is real legal. Experts say productivity may dip, but vibes are expected to skyrocket. Citizens are advised to stock up on snacks, charge their phones, and prepare for deep, meaningful conversations about space and cartoons. We're here for a good time, not a long time.
So, yeah, liberalism isn't perfect. It's actually really messy. It's slow. It argues with itself. But it's also how we got here. It's a story of people pushing for better. For more freedom, for more fairness, more say. And honestly, that story's not even done.
If you do what I want you to,
Give me a puff. I love you, man. I love you too, man.
Yeah, we talking about it. Real talk. Talking about rights and the way that they began. Montesquieu said split that plan. No more kings with the whole game locked. 3 powers, now they all get watched. Adam Smith said let it flow. Markets move, let the hustle grow. Trade be free and the people choose. But not everyone gets to win or lose. Smoke in the air and kids in the shop. Long work days and no one to stop. Karl Marx said that's straight up theft. So he wrote a whole book and went to the left. Women stood strong with a sign and a stance. But for all, yeah, they took that chance. Didn't back down, didn't wait for luck. Now the names in the law books leveled up. Liberalism, liberalism, liberalism. 1911, flames took flight. Shirtwaist fire lit up the night. People saw what the system missed. Now we get lost so people don't persist. Teddy came through with a bust and a roar. Trust got cracked, broke down the floor. Burst that pen like a sharpened blade. Make sure power had lines it obeyed. Markets crashed and folks got dropped. Banks went bust and the wheels all stopped. FDR said we'll build it new. Drop support and a safety net too. Fast forward, Obamacare. People get help when the bill ain't fair. Now that green got states to go. Liberal moves in the highs and low.